Hello friends, I'll demonstrate you how to install insect cage. So the cage, when you receive it, receives in parts. So do it yourself. It's a simple cage that can be assembled by self. It has three-way corners, holes and the net. You need to check before installing which side of the pole goes to which side. Say for example, if you get a square cage like 15 centimeter by 15 centimeter by 15 centimeter, like the height, width and depth, you have no issue in that case. So you can use any pole at any side, since all the sides have the same length, breadth and depth. But if you imagine the cage has different sizes, like one side is 20 centimeter by 40 by 60. So now you have to use which side should go to the 20, which side should go to 40, which side should go to 60. Since if you keep the pole where the 40 has to go, and then if you keep the length of 40 centimeter, obviously the cage cannot set. You will get in total of 12 poles. The 4 top, 4 the bottom, and the 4 the sides, and then 8 couples. So gently try to need to press. Once you install the cage, try to see all the sides have been, all the poles were properly been inserted into the tricorner. There is a case that sometimes we see that once you install the cage, if it is not standing properly over the ground, it means that the cage, the poles is not properly be pressed into the tricorner. The imbalance can be corrected by pressing the poles from all the sides into the tricorner until it goes. Do not overpress. Press gently till it goes. It's stuck somewhere. That's the end of it. These cages, all the cages, they come in different sizes and shapes, and also the materials. For butterfly or any bigger insects like more than 1 mm, you can use certain kind of a mesh. If your insects are too small, and if you think that there are the predators that's even smaller or that can enter into the cage, you can go for a very finer mesh. The cages has the observation part that's been stitched with the sheet, PVC sheet. So you can do the observations. These observations can be if you have actually released some kind of insects that's going on the plants. If you want to do the collections, you can use these clear mesh parts to actually see what's actually doing inside the cage and where the insects are sitting and how you need to collect them. While you are doing any experimentation, after keeping the plants inside, potted plants inside, and when you do any experimentation, this cleaner panel will help you to see clearly inside the activity that we are doing. The cages are sturdy enough. They loosely be stitched at the bottom so that you can keep weighted parts. However, you have to be careful while we lifting the cage. You need to take the parts out before lifting the cage, or you need to take solid surfaces, like we have certain wooden planks that can be placed at the bottom. If you order them separately, we can provide them to you, so you can move the cage whenever you want. Otherwise, once you install the cage, once you keep the potted plants inside, you cannot lift the cage along with the potted plants. In any case, if you want to uninstall the cage, try to find out the loose ends from all the 8 corners. Any of the place you find a loose corner that can be easily be taken out. So once you remove one pole from the tricorner, it's very easy to install the cage from the rest of the tricorner. So you can just pull the poles from the tricorner, the cage is untied. So now I'm checking here to see if all the sides been properly been pushed inside. The sleeve, the front sleeve. Yes. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.